Welcome back to Columbia Rockbridge for a semifinal matchup with Francis Howell and your Nixa Eagles. About, I don't know, 25 degrees cooler than it was yesterday, but actually not too bad.
Not bad at all.
Nixa's the home team, and Logan Wallace gets a start for the Eagles, freshman. And the first pitch is going to be taken outside for a ball.
That's turned out to be
a pretty nice day, like you were about to say. Wind's blowing out to right. Flags are howling, but from where we're sitting, you can hardly even feel it.
Yep. It's really nice out.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be cold.
And the 2-0 pitch is taken for a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike to leadoff hitter for Francis Howell. The winner of this game will play at 6 o'clock for the championship. Next pitch is swung on a miss. It's going to be 2-2. Do you know who Willard's playing?
I believe it's Staley.
So the winner of this game will play the winner of Willard and Staley, which it would be pretty ironic if Nixa and Willard came up here 3 hours away and play each other in the championship. And the 2-2 pitch is a curveball taken for a strike 3. It's going to be leadoff strikeout for the Eagles.
That's a good job coming in. He got behind. 2 balls, no strikes, came all the way back. Curveball looked good.
Yeah. And the 0-1 pitch is going to be taken on the outer half for strike 2. Boy, his first few pitches looks good.
Yep.
I'm going to need some.
You need some help?
Glue.
Oh,
no,
it's not sticking?
No. It doesn't. It doesn't stick.
It's a good waste pitch right there by Mr. Wallace.
1 ball and 2 strikes here. 1 out, nobody on for Francis Howell, and Wallace in the windup, and the 1-2 pitch is going to be taken just a little bit low for a ball. We've got our same buddy umpire here, Mr. 6'7" Skip. He asked me for the game if he thought his feet hung over the bed.
Yeah.
I guarantee it.
There's no doubt.
Curveball's going to be popped up on the infield. Cameron Miller calls for it, makes the catch for out number 2. It's 2 up and 2 down.
Did you see how much that ball moved?
Look at the flags.
He started behind third base and almost caught it at shortstop.
I mean, those flags are howling, but literally you cannot feel it where we're sitting, can we?
Nope, I cannot feel it at all. It feels really good out here.
It brings in number 3 hole hitter. The first pitch is going to be looped right to Cameron Miller, shortstop for out number 3. It's going to be 3 up and 3 down. Eagles going to the bottom of the first, no score. All right, go to the bottom first. Eagles come up to bat with their normal lineup we have most games. Leading off, it's Wyatt Francis, followed by Adam McKnight, Wyatt Mabe. The 4-hole be Cameron Miller. Looks like a kid throwing for Francis Howell.
Yep.
There,
I've got a radar gun right next to me.
Looks like he's
I'll keep you guys informed.
throwing around 87 or so. And the first pitch to Wyatt. 86. First pitch to Wyatt's just off the plate for ball 1.
Need to get a graphic going if I can put it up there.
Next pitch is taken outside. It's going to be quickly 2-0. The flap on the batting glove is going to drive me crazy. Cannot believe that came off. 2-0 pitch is taken for a strike. It's going to be 2-1.
Kid's got a live arm. You can tell it.
2-1 pitch is inside for a ball. It's going to be 3-1.
Going to get a pitch to hit here. Let's see what he does with it.
And the 3-1 pitch. Going to be swung on a line up the middle for a base hit. That ball was hit well. It's going to be a leadoff base hit for Wyatt Francis and brings in Mr. El Puente himself, Adam McKnight.
What was that nickname you heard the other day?
Oh,
McNightmare.
He's a McNightmare.
Yep, I heard it.
They
I
said
heard it again.
nightmare about, I don't know, but that's pretty funny. I'd have hit 2 home runs yesterday.
You're going to have to get a shot to get it out of here blowing left to right.
Well, I'd say if there's anyone that can do it.
I would agree with that. I would agree.
But you're right. You're going to have hit it probably the right side. It is only 330 down the line, but that wind, it's got to be 30 mile an hour if you look at it up there.
That flag is straight out.
The 1-0 pitch is also high, ball 2. It just doesn't matter how good of a pitcher or how hard you throw. If you are behind 2-0, 3-1, it ain't going to work.
Yep.
I don't care what level. Pitcher comes set. The 2-0 pitch to Adam is going to be taken on the outer half for a strike. That's a perfect 2-0 pitch.
That was a good pitch.
You're not going to do much with that one. The right fielder is really shaded towards the line. He took about 10 steps towards the line. The 2-1 pitch is going to be swung on and missed. It's going to be 2-2. He was right on that one.
Yeah, he was.
Good pitch, good swing.
Probably going to get an off speed here. Let's see if he can hit something to the right side.
And the pitcher comes set in the 2-2 pitch.
Oh, I brought a fastball, tried to sneak it by him.
Popped
up in the
straight
zone.
back behind us. I've always been told, like, when the time is 1:11 or 2:22 or whatever, it means it's good luck. It's literally 1:11. We'll see see if it comes true or not.
Right, we'll see. Maybe they figured that out too. They got a timeout to get it to 11,
they took
12.
time. It just went to 1:12 now. See,
Yep.
It's brilliant.
Say, I know you stopped at McDonald's this morning. How was that?
You know what I think about McDonald's.
I know you like it. Hey, I went to the
love it.
The finest establishment in Columbia this morning.
I already know where it is. You can tell everybody else.
Went to Waffle House.
That's
It was amazing.
It's unbelievable. And the pitcher set, the 2-2 pitch. It's going to be swung on and missed. It's going to be the first out of the inning. That is one place I've only eaten at once or twice in my life. So that's a place you really like.
Oh, if you find a clean Waffle House, nothing can beat it. Hey, I'll tell you what. Learned a little fun fact too.
What's your fun fact?
Fun fact is they are the leading distributor of T-bone steaks in the United States.
First pitch to Wyatt Mabe is going to be popped to the center fielder, and he is underneath that one and makes the catch for out number 2. Brings in Cameron Miller, who hit one off the scoreboard yesterday. What were you saying now? Is this true?
Oh, I looked it up. Absolutely, it's true.
Waffle House is the biggest steak distributor?
T-bone steak.
T-bone what?
Yep.
Was it you telling me how many cows there were in the U.S.?
Oh, the math is not math.
I want to hear this.
No, the math doesn't math. You know, McDonald's sells how many hamburgers? We don't have that many cows, so.
I don't know. Whatever that meat is that I eat, it's delicious. Started with a curveball there. Cameron Miller swung on and missed. Well, the patties are so thin, though. You realize how many hamburgers?
That's true.
I mean, there's nothing to them. The 0-1 pitch is going to be another curveball for strike 2, looking this time. Quickly 0-2. He's seen 2 off-speed pitches his first 2 pitches here. It's now 0-2. White Francis still at first base, and here's the 0-2 pitch. It's going to be a curveball. It's going to be lifted to left field. If that ball was hit yesterday, it may have a chance, but it's going to be caught by the left fielder. It's going to be out number 3 at the end of the first inning, no score. All right, going to the top of the second inning, no score. I would honestly like to know how many people listen, of all 12 people listening, how many have literally had a Waffle House T-bone steak?
I've never heard one. I probably was in college at the time, but it's about as thin as shoe leather. It's not bad.
So it's like a belt. I mean, so it's like, what, 2 ounces?
Well, that's
first pitch is going to be lined up the middle for a base hit.
That's including the bone in the middle. So.
That includes it's a 1 ounce steak with a 1 ounce bone in the middle of it. Francis Howell gets her leadoff hitter on. We'll see if they want to do some bunting here. They've got a courtesy runner here. They do. Heard their coach talking for the game. They got some big kids.
They do have some
but he said all those big old kids are pitcher onlys. But yeah, there's a couple of kids are about 6'5", 6'6". Brings in a lefty here. Francis Howell's leadoff hitter on base. We'll see if they do some running here. No score. Maybe third is a little bit behind the bag in the first pitch. He's going to be swinging. It's lined into right field for a base hit. It's going to be first and second with no outs for Francis Howell. And, boy, those two were not cheap ones either. They hit both those hard. Speaking of big kids, this kid coming into bat's about 6'4".
Yeah, he's a big kid. Thinking they're going to bunt right here, I would have to think.
Well, let's see. Their coaches, he says 12. 1-2.
1-2-0.
1-2-0.
Oh, no.
It was 0-1-2.
Maybe he's telling them 0 outs. That's maybe what he's saying.
We'll see if they do some bunting. This kid's huge. Him and Skip are, Skip still got him.
Skip's got him.
And the first pitch to him is on the way, and he's going to bunt, and it's going to be a foul ball.
Let's get a little help from the field. Nope. He did kind of step across. I don't know if he stepped on the plate or not. Did you notice any of that?
I
guess you got Skip in your way.
Look where I've got Skip and a left-handed batter and a catcher. I have no clue. I can't see the plate at all. It's going to be 0-1, and he did not look real comfortable bunting there. I'll be curious to see if they give it to him again. The way his hands are, well, we'll see. The 0-1 pitch, Wallace comes set, and here it is. He's going to bunt.
He's definitely on the plate
on that one, and they're going to get him. I think they're going to get him for being out of the batter's box.
Oh, he definitely was on the plate.
Yeah, they're going to get him out of the batter's box. They're going to send that's going to be an out with the batter.
Everybody moves back.
Everyone's going to go back to first and second. There's going to be 1 out. And that's a big break for the Eagles. And the umpire's going to go talk to the third base coach, which is our head coach. I don't know.
He was standing behind the plate when he made contact with that ball. There's no doubt.
Whatever the umpire told third base coach, he didn't have much else to say. So, well, that's a big one. That would have been a hit.
Yes, it would have.
That was going to be base loaded, no outs. Still, instead it's first and second with 1 out. It's a big call. Coach is looking down and he says 2-2-1. 2-2-1.
You might see another bunt here.
Well, that was definitely a good one, but he must have been out of the box when he made contact. Grady Oaf is way in at first, maybe even at third base. Still no score here in the top of the second. Francis Howe has first and second, one out, and here's the pitch. He's going to bunt, and he offers at it but doesn't get it down for strike. Rowan wanted to throw behind the runner at second.
He definitely would have had him. He was about halfway, and he was chugging to get back.
Yeah, that kid at second base is getting a huge lead here, and that pitch is coming. He's halfway to third base.
I think he's thinking, I'm going to score on this throw to first base is what I think.
We better make sure he doesn't steal. Cam's pretty deep in the hole at third. Miller's somewhat holding him on at second. Logan Wallace comes set, and here's the pitch, and runners are going, and it's going to be a curveball, and he picked a perfect pitch to run on. It's going to be a double steal for Francis Howe. I told you he was about ready to head out. His lead was huge. Even if that's a fastball, I don't think it would have mattered. And it was a curveball. He really had no chance. So now it's second and third, Francis Howe with one out here in the top of the second. They look to take the lead early. First and third here for the Eagles are in. Second and short is back. And the next pitch is going to be taken for a strike. It's going to be 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball to second and short would score a run.
You don't need to give in to him right here.
Got a base open, and you're ahead in the count. Wallace comes set, and the 1-2 pitch. Curveball, it's going to be fouled out of play. Well, that curveball got up a little bit.
Yeah, it did. Say again, let's get the shake-off curve again. I'm good with that. Or, I'm sorry, shake-off fastball.
He's going off the windup here. Time called by the batter. He was off stretch last pitch, wasn't he?
I believe he was.
I think he was too. It's interesting. He's going to wind up now.
2-2. The speed on third. I mean, you got a safety squeeze action there, and he can, or even a squeeze. He just takes off. You got nothing you can do.
Here's the pitch. It's going to be a curveball in the dirt. Sorry, it's now 2-2. I think I said 2-2 on the pitch before. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
It's a big pitch right here. I'm not sure what they're saying.
I don't think they really know. I think it means hound.
Yeah.
The 2-2 pitch is on the way, and it's going to be outside for a ball. It's going to be 3-2. You know, I know we don't want to walk somebody here, but you also don't have to just groove on. We got first base open. They're, let's see, 4, 5, what are they about number 7 or 8 in the lineup somewhere?
So. 1, 2, 3,
like
and then we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So.
And here's the 3-2 pitch. It's going to be a curveball called strike 3.
That was a good pitch right there. Started right at him.
That one froze him. Going to be 2 outs now with second and third for Francis Howe. And here comes the first pitch. It's going to be a curveball in the dirt. Good block by Rowan there. The man at third, you got to keep that ball in front. He gets his sign, and he goes out of the windup. Here's the pitch. It's going to be taken for a strike. Well, that's perfect on the outer half.
Hey, it's down, away from the hitter. Kind of moving away from him as well.
The only thing he's going to do with that is he's going to hit that one to right field for a hit. Other than that, it's going to be a rollover probably anywhere else. 1-1 pitch. It's going to be a curveball taken inside. It's going to be 2-1.
Definitely fooled the batter, maybe in the umpire on that one. Was it in?
Oh, yeah.
You got a better shot than
That's
I did.
way in, yeah.
Skip's in my way on that one.
Yeah. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. He's out of the windup, and here's the pitch. Well, he really does a good job keeping the ball down. It's a good fastball down, swing and a miss. It's going to be 2-2. Eagles could get out of this, really get some momentum here early in the game.
Got to have some diving bodies on the infield right here, keeping the ball in the infield. If they do get a base hit, it's just 1.
And the 2-2 pitch going to be fouled off to the third base coach. I assume that's the head coach. I don't really know for sure. Usually the third base coach is the head coach. I know Coach Hughes doesn't, but not all the time. It's 2-2 now Francis Howell, second, third with 2 outs here in the second inning. Wallace is out of the windup and the pitch. It's going to be a curveball lifted to center field. Adams going back, and that ball's drifting away, and it's going to get down. That ball's going to get all down and go to the wall. That's going to score 2, and the runner's going to end up all the way to third with a triple. It's going to make it 2-0 Francis Howell. That ball really tailed away from Adam. It looked like it was heading right to him.
That
between
wind pushed
between
it
the
into right
wind
center gap.
and the ball tailing, end up in between basically right field and center field, and there's nothing Adam or anybody could have done with that one. Short hopped the fence, and now they still have a man at third with 2 outs. Once again, we need to make sure Roman works here behind the plate and keeps that runner at third. Ball just kind of hung up there and just tailed away from him. I don't know. He hit it fairly well, but next pitch is going to be lined into left field. That's going to be a hit. That's going to make it 3-0 Francis Howell. That ball got in on him.
Yep, he got jammed.
It's a pretty good piece of hitting.
Yes, it was.
Pulled his hands in. Going to make it 3-0 Francis Howell now.
We're back at the top of the lineup here.
This is where we're at our best. It's 3-0.
Yep.
We've done this all year. And now Coach Hughes is going to call time. He's going to make the walk out to the mound. I say it all the time. You can really tell who's winning a baseball game by the dugouts.
Oh, yeah.
Just, I mean, they are fired up. That's more of a soccer
chant. Yes.
Soccer chant is what I'm looking
They are
for.
from St. Louis. Soccer's pretty popular in the Lou.
It's a pretty hockey's. There's hockey
pretty
schools.
popular too. Yep.
Have you ever played hockey?
No.
Have you been
Street hockey, not on ice.
Ice.
No.
You
I
ever,
guess back in the day we had rollerblades. Played roller hockey.
you ever watch hockey on TV?
I watch it all the time.
Do you really? Oh yeah, you're a big hockey fan. I'm just not. I don't know. I've never really
I don't
gotten
know if
into
there's
it.
a better playoff than hockey playoffs. It's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. Coach Hughes and
I
I.
tell you what, a hockey game live is unbelievable. If you haven't done that, you need to do it.
I've seen a minor league. I do know those guys are really, really, really good athletes, and they're huge.
Yes.
Coach
And
Hughes
they're
is
fast, huge.
Coach Hughes is back to the dugout. They have a runner at first with 2 outs. First pitch is swung on and missed. Runner thought about going to second base and held up. Rowan did a good job keeping in front. But, I mean, those guys are like 6'5".
And you put skates on them.
Oh, they're unbelievable. Unbelievable athletes. I mean, I appreciate what they do. Hockey in our area is just not a real big popular sport, I guess. Wallace is set, and the 0-1 pitch is going to be taken just outside for a ball. It's going to be 1-1. Have you ever been to an NBA game? Like, you don't like the NBA?
We went to,
oh, yeah. Oh, we set too high.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to get down there to appreciate. Those guys are unbelievable athletes. The 1-1 pitch as we swung on, that's going to be looped into center field for a base hit. That's 3 straight 2-out base hits for Francis Howell. It's going to be first and second now. Francis Howell leads this one 3-0, looking to add on some more. Need to keep this lead here, 3-0. Skip's got to lean over a long ways to clean off home.
Yep.
We have 3 umpires, if you haven't noticed that yet.
I didn't even pay attention.
Yeah, I
We
noticed
do have 3
noticed it when
umpires.
they walked out. Wallace comes set in the first pitch. He's going to bunt. He takes it outside. We throw behind the runner at first. Grady did a great job knocking that ball down, and that thing would have went down the right field line.
He moved his feet, got in front of it.
Yeah,
Did a
great job. That guy at second is getting a huge lead again. If we're not careful, they're going to
take third again.
They're both going to. He was faking the bunt there. Going to have to really keep the runner. Cameron's really deep at short, so Miller's going to have to do a good job at second, try to keep him close. He's got a pretty decent lead now. Wallace comes set. And he's still looking. Here's the pitch, and he's going to bunt. It's going to be a foul ball. Hits the batter. Got some chirping over here. So, or not at us.
Oh. Like, how do they even know what we're saying?
Oh, no. No, they didn't like Coach Hughes coming out there. One of them made a little snide comment. It's going to be 1 ball and 1 strike on the batter. He was trying to bunt for a hit there, obviously, with 2 outs. The runners take their lead, and here's the next pitch. It's a curveball in the dirt. Will Rowan has blocked 5 or 6 balls already. He's doing a really good job behind the plate, keeping the runners honest, keeping them where they're at. Well, they're loud in the dugout.
They are. They're in it.
They're in it. All right, it's going to be 1 ball or 2 balls and 1 strike. Pitcher comes set. Next pitch is going to be fly to center field. That ball's hit fairly well. Adam has got a beat on it, and he's going to make the catch for out number 3. Eagles come to bat in the bottom of the second. They are down 3-0. All right, here we go to the bottom of the second. Francis Howell leads the Eagles 3-0. Miller McCoy is going to lead off, followed by Grady Oaf. They didn't get any really cheap hits last inning.
Nope,
they were all
not.
struck.
They squared them up.
Struck fairly well. First pitch to Miller McCoy. It's going to be a little bit down for a ball. Well, I tell you, lefty, you get one up in that wind, it's going to go. Look at that flag in center field.
It's going to push it hard towards the foul line.
Yeah. Next pitch is outside for a ball. It's going to be 2-0 to Miller McCoy here to lead off the second inning. Like I said, we got him right where we want him, down 3-0.
That's it.
I don't know how many
It's
times this year.
distance right there.
Yeah. Next pitch is going to be fly to left field. Left fielder is under that one, and he's coming in now. Wind got a hold on that one, and it's going to be out number 1. He thought he had a beat on it, and next thing you know, he's sprinting in forward. It's going to be the first out of the inning. Brings in Grady Oaf, followed by James Dernberger. You know, a lot of these kids played JV last year. There's only a handful that played significant innings last year on the varsity level. It's a lot of games. You know, you start getting to this time of the year and you're just playing every day, and you wonder if, you know,
It's a change for sure.
Pressure's a little different too. It's just different. I've always said, even in basketball, an open shot in the JV game is different than open shot in varsity. It's the same shot, but it's just different. You'll see a kid sometimes they have just an unbelievable JV season, and next year varsity kind of struggle. It's just a little different. Baseball same way. 1-1 pitch to Grady is fouled off. Strike number 2. I thought they had a third place game, and I think we've been told they're not having a third place game now.
It's if we lose, we go home.
The loser of this is done.
Yep.
Loser of this is done, and it's 50-50 where this chair breaks. I'm telling you, it is.
Is it creaking?
saying.
How many sausage McGriddles did you have this morning?
I had no. I didn't. Oh,
Look at that ball.
The
It's
ball
broken.
has come loose. It's going to be an out. Does that? He hit it off the end of the bat, and it literally looked like the seams come off of it. Umpire's going to look at it. He literally hit it like just off the end of the bat. I think it hit that seam just right. They're going to throw that ball out. It's going to a museum. He literally tore the cover off the ball. That was odd, wasn't it?
That was odd.
I mean, hit the cap of the bat. It's just kind of a little roller, and it was spinning. You could see the seam flapping. They're all looking at it over there in the dugout. No, I had lunch.
Oh, you had lunch.
Yeah.
Oh.
What in the I'm going to see what the – yeah, it's a ball.
No.
So, okay, let me try to explain this. Look at Coach Hughes. The pitcher in the windup goes to throw it, and it went to the third baseman. It slipped out of his hand as he was going to pitch it. Literally. I don't think I've ever seen that. Have you? Luckily, no one's on base, at least for Francis Howell.
Not fly that way. I've never seen that. I've seen it fall.
He obviously was throwing something off speed because the grip was a little – it rolled to the – it literally rolled to the third baseman. Yeah, that is a ball. Yeah, the catcher turns around and says, wait, why it's a ball? Because he went to pitch it. I know it didn't go very far, but now my question is,
22. 22 on the radar.
22 mile an hour on the radar. 1-0 pitch is down. It's going to be 2-0. My question is, if there'd have been first and second and they're stealing, that would have rolled right to the third baseman.
Well, that's true.
He would have caught it and tagged him out. It would have been perfect. 2-0 pitch is outside for a ball.
Could they deem that throwing to the third baseman?
I don't. No, I mean, no, because I don't know. Well, then you
thrown to an unoccupied base.
I don't know. I really don't know. Next pitch is outside. It's going to be a 2-out walk. I don't know. I have never seen that before. See, I'm not sure it's not a balk if there's runners on. I'm not 100% sure.
I don't think it's balk.
I can't say I'm 100% sure.
Because you're delivering a pitch.
I mean,
but if if it rolls to the third baseman, I would think you're throwing to an unoccupied base. They might call it a balk.
But you're saying it's a pitch. If you're saying it's a pitch, then it would be okay. First pitch to Rowan's going to be a called strike. I don't know.
Ball, but also throwing to an unoccupied base.
I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know if it can be both. Yeah.
That was wild. I've seen the ball slip out of kids' hands before, and, roll to the plate or something, but it literally went to the third baseman, which it tells me that he was throwing off something off speed. I just don't think he had the good grip. Or maybe he tried to use the ball with his crazy seams. It's 1-1 here to Rowan Johnson. Here's the pitch. Another curveball outside. That ball gets away from the catcher. That almost looked like it went through his glove. Yeah. Did you see him look at it?
Yeah. It hit his web and had some spin on it.
He did look at him. He was looking at his glove like he's looking at his – I don't think it did, but – I mean, that's what everybody does when you make an error. I know, but it did look like it from my angle. But it's going to be 2 balls and 1 strike. This is something we've talked about all year, 2-out RBI base hits. We have had several this year. See if we can't get another here. The pitcher set, and the 2-1 pitch is going to be outside for a ball. It's going to be 3-1 now. Zane Stewart is on deck. See if he can't get one to drive here on 3-1. Pitcher set, 3-1 pitch. Going to be fouled out of play. Three and 1, pitcher comes set. He's got first base open. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Going to be outside for a ball.
Oh. The ball's right there. Oh.
Dernberger just didn't know where the ball was. Catcher didn't know where the ball was. He started to run, but it was.
He picked it up. He was going to make a throw without a ball.
Yes, he tried to pick it up, but he was literally starting to make a throw without the ball in his hands.
was a good deke, though. Kept him from taking third.
James just wasn't sure if the catcher had the ball or not. And Skip here is, I don't know, he said something. Oh, courtesy runner first. 2 outs and 2 on here for the Eagles. Got Zane Stewart coming up here. Definitely got some speed. And the first pitch, going to be called strike.
Ball's a little down.
Definitely borderline for sure.
Yep.
It's one of those 50-50s. He didn't like those down yesterday.
No, he did not.
And the 0-1 pitch. It's going to be a curveball taken for strike 2. It's almost a 12-6 curveball. That's a. I mean, it's almost like the old Adam Wainwright. Well, back when he was.
Who's that?
Yeah, you heard me, Mr. Royal. Yeah, I said Adam Wainwright. He had a serious 12-6 curveball back when he was younger, and he could throw 96, 97 and drop that 12-6. It was nasty. No ball, 2 strikes here to Zane. See if he can't put something in play. Here's the pitch. It's going to be outside for a ball. It's going to be 1-2. Cardinals won again last night. I know you hate them, but they're playing well.
I'm not saying I hate them.
Yeah, you do.
I just don't give a crap.
I don't like the Royals. I don't like.
Still bitter about us beating in '85. It's fine.
Hey, listen.
Got to get over that.
All I know, if we had instant replay, we got another World Series. The 1-2 pitch is on the way. It's going to be lined to the second baseman on one hop. He gets it, and he's going to throw to first for the putout. At the end of 2 innings, the Eagles trail 3-0. Yeah, I guess we can continue that conversation, but we are in the top of the third here. Francis Howe leads 3-0. No, I was saying we're in the elevator this morning, Coach Hughes and I, with a dad from Platte County, and he was talking about Larson yesterday and how dominant performance he had. How many pitches? He had 8 balls. What'd they say?
Was it the 50s or the 40s? I cannot remember.
It was like around.
Look it up.
It is around 50 pitches ish, and only like 8 balls in 5 innings. That's absolutely incredible. It's quickly 2-0 the leadoff hitter here from Francis Howe.
He had 48 pitches and 40 strikes.
That's unbelievable.
Yep.
Next pitches. I'll tell you right now, that swing he just had, he was trying to hit that building out there. It's going to be 2-1. Honestly, to throw that many pitches and only 8 balls is almost impossible.
We talked about that earlier with the percentage. That's a pretty good percentage right there.
Yeah.
Balls to strike ratio.
2-1 pitch. Going to be in the dirt. We also had a conversation the other day about pitches seen, what the stats show.
Did you look that up last night?
No, you and I looked it up the other day. When the count is 0-0 and 0-1, it's almost the exact. It's almost identical. It's 3-1 pitches taken high for a leadoff walk. Well, what I was saying, we were talking about how many pitches we see as a team, and whether you swing on at the first pitch or second pitch, even if it's 0-1, it's like a 5 to 7% difference, which isn't much. But even at 0-1, you've seen one pitch. And I know Coach Greenwood, Coach Jarman back in the day when I used to coach freshman baseball, they were really big into that. And I can't tell you.
Seeing pitches?
Of taking pitches on a 0-0 count, taking the first pitch. No matter if it's a strike or a ball, percentages show it's not much different. First pitch to the next batter is going to be taken down for a ball. Another good block by Rowan. I don't know how many he's blocked, but he's had several. I told you it was going.
Yep, seat went down.
Yep. I had to move because my head was in front of the camera and the chair I sat in. I told you, I said, that thing's not going to last much longer. Francis Howell here. Got a guy first, still no outs. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Third base coach goes and talks to. I'm almost getting warm.
It is getting a little.
You say you have on 2 sweatshirts?
I do. Well, when I got out of the car, just like you said,
Yeah.
It was windy. And
Well, that flag's still howling. Here's a 2-0 pitch. We take it just inside for a ball. That did not miss by much. Let me know if my head gets in the way. I'm trying to stay away. I moved over in that chair knowing that was probably going to happen, but
well, they're probably going to send you a bill on that one.
I'll send him a chiropractor bill.
Yeah, that's true.
It's going to be 3-0 here. We'll see if he's taken. 3-0 pitch. It's going to be taken. Where was? I don't have any idea where that was. I was about to say it was a strike, but I guess he's going to say it was inside. I'm not really sure. Got a courtesy runner. Francis Howell has first and second now with no outs. They lead 3-0. Look to add on a run or two. We'll see if they're bunting here. What do you think?
I 100% think they're bunting.
You can't say I 100% think.
I'm 100% positive.
There we go. It's like saying almost never. I can't see a thing with Skip here. And here's the first pitch, and he's going to bunt, and it's going to be taken outside for a ball. Grady Oaf is charging hard, and May was heading towards third, which tells me our pitcher was going to be covering third baseline on that one, because if not, we were in trouble. Wallace comes set, and he's going to bunt. It's going to be taken for a strike.
Uh-oh.
Rowan throws back behind the runner at second base with nothing doing there. It's going to be 1 ball and 1 strike. I knew that chair was going to break. Luckily, I caught myself right here sitting on the ground.
How's your arms feel?
Actually, not bad.
Okay.
Did I tell you I went to the elliptical this morning?
You worked out
My
this
wife's not. You about fell over. Hold on. The 1-1 pitch, and he is going to bunt. It's taken outside for a ball. Well, we're just sitting there this morning. Coach Hughes and I, neither one of us sleep. I don't know what time it was early this morning. And I'm sitting there thinking, we don't leave for like 4 hours. I need to get up and move. So about that time, Coach Hughes says, I think I'm going to go left. I said, well, I guess I'll walk down there and go to the treadmill.
They have instructions on it so you can figure it out?
2 balls and 1 strike. See if he's bunting. He's squared to bunt, and he takes another strike. It's going to be 2-2.
I think it's, 2-2. Yeah, you're right.
Well, so we go in there. Treadmills are taken.
Mm.
Only thing is there is an elliptical. Like, I don't do ellipticals. My wife would die laughing. I know she's not listening. I know she's busy working today, but she would drive into the river if she knew when she hears me say that. 2-2 pitch is on the way, and it's going to be swung on a miss for the first out of the inning. Well, that is not a very quality at bat for that poor young man. Trying to bunt, he takes 2 strikes and then swings at 1 in the dirt. It's a big out.
Let's get us a double play right here. Is this the kid that hit it into right field
Nope,
last
this is
time?
the kid that
Oh,
bunted.
tried to bunt and stepped over the plate. That's
Yep.
right.
Adam, it's got a lefty here. Adam has swung over to the right side.
From what happened last time, I don't think he's going to bunt.
Mabe is in, and Oaf is looking for it too. Here's the pitch. It's going to be taken outside for a ball.
Well, the third baseman has to play up, and he only comes if the ball's hit hard at him. If not, he stays back and the pitcher's got it. But if he comes, the pitcher replaces him at third.
I just don't see him bunting here.
I don't either. Not with the attempt last time where he
Yeah.
stepped in the right.
Well, it was a good bunt. He just stepped across. Grady's playing in He's looking for it. Here's the next pitch, and he was going to bunt. It was a ball. He almost turned and looked at us, didn't he?
Oh, he wanted to see if we were going to yell that he stepped out of the box.
Oh, I bet you're right.
Oh, 100%.
He turned and looked over here. That's what someone was mouthing earlier when Coach Hughes went out on the other kid. Somebody said they had video that he did not step out of the box.
Oh, I watched his foot. It was
and they said,
right behind
and
the
they were
plate.
saying, you want to see the video of this one too? Next pitch is going to be lined down the right field line, foul. And the guy says, you want to see the video of this one too? Coach Hughes should have said, yeah, could you pull that up real quick? It's going to be 2 balls and 1 strike here. Francis Howell has had men all over the bases here. See if we can't get a double play. How about a ground ball right at Miller McCoy for a 4-6-3? That'd be sweet. 2 balls and 1 strike. Wallace comes set. And the pitch, and he's going to bunt again. It's taken outside for a ball. Francis Howell leads this one 3-0 in the top of the third. They've got first and second, 1 out, and 3-1 pitch coming. Just can't imagine you'd be bunting on 3-1.
I don't think he would.
I mean, unless you've got Vince Coleman speed or something. And I'm going to say he doesn't. This whole numbering system, I'm going to be honest, it wears me out. They keep their little wristbands in their pocket, so I have to pull it out to look at it and then put it back, and it just takes forever. I don't know why they don't wear them on the wrist. 3-1 pitch coming from Wallace. Is he set? Here it is. It's taken outside for a ball. Never mind these.
Nope,
Yeah, that is ball 4. I thought it was. It's going to load the bases now with 1 out. And there's somebody in the bullpen.
I think we got you bring the corners in, leave the middle back.
And Coach Hughes is going to make a mound visit. I can't tell who's warming up or if they're just kind of stirring. But Francis Howell's definitely threatening here with them loaded and just a 1 out. They lead 3-0. Coach Hughes is going to leave Logan Wallace in the game now. Bases loaded and just the 1 out for Francis Howell.
Ground ball right here would be very nice.
Well, preferably right at somebody.
That would be also nice.
Ground ball in the hole somewhere would be terrible. Maven Oaf at first and third are playing in. The next pitch is going to be a curveball outside. Miller McCoy and Cam Miller on the middle of the infield is looking for a double play. They are back with their first and third that are in. If it goes first or third, they're going to be coming home with it. Middle infield's looking for 2. Logan Wallace is out of the windup, and here is the 1-0 pitch. It's going to be inside for a ball. It's going to be 2-0. His ball's really moving there.
Yeah, it does move.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. It's going to be taken down for a ball. It's going to be 3-0. He gets his sign, and here's the 3-0 pitch. Could be taken for a strike. Ooh, that could
have went either way.
That was a 50-50.
Yep, for sure.
You could have said it was down, or either way, somebody's not going to be happy with that call.
Yep.
But he does a great job of throwing that ball down. He throws it there a lot. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Going to be swung on, hit the right field.
Oh, we took off.
Wyatt Francis is going to have that ball go over his head. It's going to go to the wall. That's going to score 1. Runner for second is going to come all the way around to score, and that's going to put runners at second and third. That ball really took off on Wyatt.
Yes, it did.
He thought he was right on it, and that wind got a hold of that, and that just took off. It's going to make it 5-0 now, Francis Howell. They still have second and third and just the one out. Coach Hughes has come to the mound, and he is going to make a pitching change, and we will be right back. All right, Gage Ellison's coming in to pitch. I think it's his first outing of the year. Am I right in the varsity game?
Yep, bringing the infield in.
Infield is coming in. Eagles trail 5-0 here in the top of the third. Francis Howell's first and second, still just one out. First pitch is fouled straight back. He throws a little bit side. He throws sidearm and over the top, so it's a hitter. That's interesting.
Yep.
This ball really tails in on a right-handed batter. And he comes set in the 0-1 pitch. Ooh, that's a curveball, and the hitter about broke his spine trying to get away with that one. That's going to be no balls and 2 strikes. That ball had some bite, and it's coming from sidearm action. Here's the 0-2 pitch. It's going to be another curveball, swing and a miss. Maybe we found something here.
Yeah, here we go.
That's now going to be 2 outs. Infielders are going to go back to normal depth here with 2 outs. Really need to keep this at a 5-0 lead or 5-0 deficit. Can't get behind much more. Kid throwing for them looks like he's pretty solid. Here's the first pitch.
That's a good pitch.
Fastball just a little bit in. I really like his fastball.
Yep.
Ball tail, it's really moving on the right-handed batters.
Well,
and the 1-0 pitch.
There was a cat for Missouri State. Kind of.
Ziegler.
Had a little trouble. Dropped down sidearm and then had a good major league career.
Long career. Pitched for the A's, and I bet if you look it up, he may have pitched for
a long time.
teams.
Yep.
Yeah. 2-0 pitch is on the way, and it's going to be fouled straight back. That ball really, right-handed hitters, the ball is really in on him. He's not going to do much with that if he hits that ball in play. Tell you, these sidearmers, you just don't see them very often. Maybe something we can see down the road for the Eagles. You never know. Next pitch is going to be taken outside for a ball. It's going to be 3-1. You almost look like you tried to throw that one. We'll maybe overthrow that one, Tad.
Is it 3-1?
3-1. Got first base open, so it's not like you have to give in. Do have a lefty on deck, though. Lefties get a good view of these sidearm pitchers.
It's still going to be tailing away from him.
3-1 pitch.
It's a good
It's gonna
pitch.
be a little down. It's going to be ball four. It's going to be bases loaded now. Francis Howell leads this one 5-0. This is going to be a big at bat in the game here.
Oh, that was a coin toss again.
Yeah.
Could have gone either way.
Could have went either way. But you know what? As a pitcher, you can live there and have a good career.
Yep.
Got lefty now. He's going to go off the stretch here. Like I said, lefties get a little better angle view of these sidearm pitchers. And Gage comes set. It's going to be taken outside for a ball. When there's a lefty up there, I can't see. I mean, the umpire's right in my way. I can't see anything. Adam in center field is shaded way over to the right side. Big gap in left center. And the 1-0 pitch. It's going to be taken outside for a ball. It's going to be 2-0.
Let's get this ground ball right here.
As a hitter, you got to be looking to drive right here.
Oh, yeah.
2-0, bases loaded. Ooh, that's a perfect 2-0 pitch. You're not going to do much with that one. It's on the outer half. Called strike. Probably a good take. He's not going to do much. That's a great pitch. He moved up a little bit towards the box on this next pitch here. It's 2-1, and here it is. We'll be taken outside for a ball. It's going to be 3-1. Once again, as a hitter,
I'm still looking for something to drive right here.
you're looking to drive right here for sure. And the 3-1 pitch. It's going to be just a little bit low for a ball.
That's
Another 50-50 for sure. Francis Howell leads this one 6-0. And the first pitch, next batter's going to be taken outside. That's going to go to the backstop, and that's going to score another run. That's going to make it 7-0 Francis Howell. I can't tell you how much his ball is moving from where I'm sitting. Here's the 1-0 pitch. It's going to be grounded to Cameron Miller at shortstop. He's going to throw to first for the 6-3 putout. Francis Howell scores 4 in the inning. They lead this one 7-0. All right, here we go to the bottom of the third. The bad news is Nixa is down 7-0. Good news is it's only third inning. We got him right where we want him.
Right where we want
It's
him.
been many games we've been in this situation. First pitch to Wyatt Francis at the top. We're back to the top of the order is a ball. Kid throwing looks like he's got a pretty good arm. Next pitch is going to be fouled out of play. It's going to be 1-1. How do you think school went yesterday without us?
Have we checked if it's still standing?
Rumor had it they canceled school. They found out we weren't there. I know we were such an integral part to the learning environment. Ugh.
That looks a little out from my perspective. Where was it on your side?
Yeah, your perspective's pretty good. Next pitch is called a strike. It's going to be 1 ball and 2 strikes here to the leadoff hitter, Wyatt Francis. It's going to be a curveball. It's going to be in the dirt. Hey, maybe they'll appeal it to the first base umpire again. I still have never seen that before. We haven't talked about that since.
No, that was kind of ridiculous.
That was classic. Never seen it. Left-handed batter, and they appealed to the first base umpire, and he rung him up. 2-2 pitch here to leadoff hitter Wyatt Francis, and the pitch is on the way. It's going to be fouled. Just fouled out of play. Just stays alive. I almost wish I had shorts on now. I'm getting hot.
Oh, it's not. I don't think it's that hot. But that not having that wind on us is big. I don't know if it's because we're higher. We got trees around us.
Look how dark I'm getting.
Yeah. It's a nice shade of carrot cake.
I'm so white. 2-2 pitch to Wyatt Francis is on the way, and it's going to be a curveball grounded in the hole. That's going to be a base hit to the right side. He is 2 for 2.
2 for 2 today. That's a good piece of hitting right there, too.
It really was. It was a curveball down and in. He didn't do too much with it, and grounded that through the right side. It's going to bring in Adam McKnight. Struck out his first at bat.
Look how shallow that left fielder is.
He is shallow. They're all.
Now I know the wind is blowing pretty hard still, but I mean he's pretty far in.
First pitch to Adam. It's going to be way outside for a ball. Yeah, I don't think this is the one. I don't care where the wind's blowing. I'm not sure I'd be quite that shallow. You wait till my wife finds out I broke the chair. She's going to say, I've tried to tell you. Curveball swing and a miss by Adams. It's going to be 1-1.
I will vouch for you. That seat was kind of janky in the first
place.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you. Mm-hmm. I told you when I sat in it was going to break. Does hurt the ego a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
1-1 pitch. It's going to be another curveball outside. Swing and a miss. It's going to be 1-2.
I don't know. He might make a mistake here and try to sneak one by him. I don't know.
Here's a 1-2 pitch to McKnight. It's on the way. It's going to be another curveball. It's going to be a swing and a miss. It's going to be out number 1.
White hit the ball hard yesterday a couple times. Looking for him to do that again. What's your thoughts on hitting with sunglasses?
See, I can't golf with them on.
I can't either. I can't see.
Well, I really can't golf with them off either. First pitch to Wyatt is going to be in the dirt for a ball. Yeah, I don't like to. You golf with sunglasses, don't you?
No, I have to take them off. I'll wear them in between holes, but I can't hit with them on.
I don't like it. Yeah, some people just do and some don't. I don't know. I guess it's preference. Next pitch to Wyatt Francis.
Wyatt
Mabe. Too many Wyatts.
It's all right. Wyatt's
I
on
do
first.
it all. They're not in Adams' home run. I said Wyatt Mabe is on base, and it was Wyatt Francis. Wyatt Mabe is on deck. It's going to be 1 ball and 1 strike here to Wyatt Mabe with Wyatt Francis at first. Next pitch going to be taken outside for a ball. Runs the count to 2-1. You got big plans tomorrow?
Yeah, it's my daughter's birthday tomorrow.
Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
18?
She turns 18.
What's the plan? Taking her to Flame? Your wife won't ever take you on your birthday, you said.
Well, my wife might take her.
Yeah, she won't let you go.
No, I'm banned from there, I guess. I don't know.
That's so funny. Your wife goes and she'll never take you. You've never been.
Never been.
My daughter's moving in tomorrow, so we get to move. Is there anything worse than moving?
Well, I know we talked about this a couple times. I'm going to have to bale my grass.
Oh,
I haven't been home in about 2 weeks.
We've been on the road a lot. Really started back in Arizona 3 weeks ago or 4 weeks ago or however long that was. 3-1 pitch is going to be grounded to the second baseman. He's going to go second for the force out.
Ooh.
He's going to say it was on the transfer. Caught it. Honestly, if it's me in a 7-run game, I'm throwing that one to first.
Yep, I am too.
I just don't know. He got him at second. If it was a bang-bang play, I'm not sure that's worth the risk. What do you think?
I'm getting it out right there.
I agree. I'm going to first base. The ball was going towards first. He turned and threw a strike.
So if anybody needs some hay.
Come on over. Freaks at Cameron Miller now with 2 outs. Wyatt Mabe at first base. First pitch is taken high for a ball. Yeah, I'm going to have to mow too. I mowed once, but you're right. We've been gone so much. I'd rather mow than move.
I would agree with that.
I actually don't mind mowing, but 1-0 pitch to Cam. Can be taken for a ball. Sometimes he'll call that low pitch, and sometimes he won't. You just don't know. Here's a 2-0 pitch to Cameron Miller. It's on the way, and it's going to be a curveball.
It's an interesting 2-0 pitch.
I was about to say that. Up 7 runs, and unless you just have no confidence in your fastball. I mean, to me, I don't know. Up 7, I'm throwing it down the middle and taking your chances.
Yeah.
Now, I understand.
They start hitting it around a little bit, I'll start changing my approach.
Cam could very well hit the scoreboard like he did yesterday. Don't get me wrong. But 3-0 pitch. It's going to be taken for a strike. Well, I'd like to see Cam turn on one. Just see chip away. I mean, it's only the 3rd inning here. Need to start scoring a little bit. 3-0 pitch. Ooh. Oh. 3-1 pitch is 8 inches outside for a strike. It's going to be 3 balls, 2 strikes. Wyatt's going to be running to first base. There he goes. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be a swing and a miss. It's going to be 3 outs going to the top of the 4th. Francis Howell leads Nixa 7-0. All right, going to the top of the 4th. Francis Howell leads the Eagles 7-0. Speaking of that, the umpires get paid the same all in the state?
Or no, it's like a negotiation every time.
So it's your association.
Yep.
We need to start negotiating our pay. Because anything we get right now is better than what we're getting paid. What do you? Where should we start?
I mean, I think we should shoot for the moon and then pull back.
That's a good point. It's kind of, it's like negotiating a car. Always start really low, but we need to start the opposite. Quickly 0-2. He said he went around on that one.
Yeah, I think the bat was on his shoulder, wasn't it?
It wasn't even close. He said he went around.
Yeah. The third base umpire's just looking around.
Don't look at me. The 0-2 pitch. It's going to be swung. It's going to be hit the right field. Wyatt Francis, and that ball just kept drifting and drifting and drifting. It's going to be the first out of the inning. Yeah, he was way out in front of that, but he must have barreled it up just enough. Baseball's got so many weird unwritten rules. Like when you go across it, you're not supposed to put your foot on the, not supposed to go to the mound. Not supposed to run across the mound.
Right. Yep.
I don't know if you remember. I
Or
think
step
it was
on the foul line.
I can't remember if it was A-Rod. I don't remember who it was years ago. They had a brawl. Whatever. I don't know. I think some of it's so silly. But first pitch is fouled out of play. I'm trying to think, like, other sports just don't have stuff like that. Like, I don't know in basketball, like, what weird unwritten rules you would have.
I think it's weird that they warm up across from their bench. So, like, if you come in and your bench is on
And the next pitch hits the batter.
the left side of the court, you warm up on the right side of the court.
Yeah, you warm up on the side that you
Opposite of your bench.
Well, the first half
Yep.
where you're shooting
Yep.
is why you want. But I agree. I actually had an administrator reach out to me saying, administrator-wise, switch it because you're right in front of the other team's
Yeah.
student section.
Yeah.
And that's where a lot of your problems
Problems
happen.
start,
So
absolutely.
Coach Hughes is making a walkout, which is why we're just jibber-jabbering. There is kind of, I guess, a few unwritten rules. Like if we're up by 20 with a minute and I take out my starters, you better not start pressing.
Yeah.
I absolutely can't stand it. Try to be nice
Try
and not
not
run
to
the score
embarrass it,
up.
and then,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a pitching change. Eagles trail 7-0 in the fourth. All right, junior Carter Bergen is coming in to pitch for the
He's
Eagles.
sophomore.
Sophomore. Francis Howell's a man at first with one out. They lead this one 7-0 in the top of the fourth. We really can't give up too many more runs here. Need to try to keep this thing. Runner is going on the first pitch. Rowan gets it. He throws the second. It's going to be safe. He stole that one off the pitcher.
Yep.
That was a first move with the lefty on the mound. A lot of times they'll just say, if you're deciding to go, just go. And he did.
Well, I think, right after a mound visit, mound change, whatever, you start something. 7-run lead helps out a little bit on that decision as well.
Rowan's going to go to the pitching mound. By the way, how about the hustle of our outfield umpires? Have you seen them?
Oh, yeah, they're moving around.
I mean, like when they go from first to, they are sprinting. When he goes back to first, I want you to watch him run. It's like they're in a competition.
Let's get a clock on them.
Coach, you said there is a actual pitch clock violation in Missouri, but it's just never enforced. We were talking about it last night. And the 1-0 pitch is on the way. It's going to be swung on. That ball's going to be hit right at Adam, and he is going to stumble and fall, and that ball's going to get past him. That's going to score the runner all the way from first, and the other runner is going to end up at least at third, and they're going to hold him up right there. That's going to make it 8-0. It's one of those do or dies right at
Yep,
you.
yep.
And he started to go, and then he kind of tried to hold up, and he's kind of those in-betweeners that it just happens. It's going to make it 8-0. They still have a man at third and one out.
I don't know. I still think you got to bring him in, don't you? Nope, we're leaving the infield back to get an out.
Good lefty-lefty matchup here. See if we can't get a ground ball right at 0 for Mabe at first or third and hold that runner right there. And the first pitch is going to be a strike. And the 0-1 pitch is on the way, and it's going to be swung on and miss. Strike number 2. See if he can't hold that runner at third here. As a hitter, I don't understand. Like, I'm trying to figure out what this kid's trying to do. He's trying to hit it 400 feet. I mean, all you do is hit a ground ball somewhere. It's probably going to be a run.
Yep.
Here's the 0-2.
See if he changes his approach with 2 strikes.
He's choked up, I will say now. Good. That was a great block by Rowan. Yes, he did. He's choked up now that I can see it. That was a really good block by Rowan Johnson. He had to go to his left. Left-handed batter, left-handed pitcher here. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Carter comes set, and the next pitch. Be a check swing. Let's see if they peel it. They do not. I think you should peel it to the first base umpire. I got to stop talking about it. I've just never seen it before. And the 2-2 pitch. Going to be a swing and a miss. That's going to be out number 2. That's a big strikeout there.
That is a big strikeout.
It's funny. You watch kids when they strike out. I mean, he's walking back like his best friend. Something just happened to his best friend.
Somebody kicked his dog.
Yeah. Coach Hughes is going to make a swift walk to the pitching mound. What do you think he's saying here? I don't see anybody warming up.
I don't know.
Well, no, we do have pitch and change.
Yep.
We'll be back in just a second. So Karsten Sapko is in to pitch for the Eagles. Francis House still has a man at third base. They lead this one 8-0 in the fourth. Can't afford to give up too many more here.
No, we cannot.
Gonna need to hold that runner third. And the first pitch. Be taken outside for a ball. That poor flagpole in center field, that thing's shaking.
Yeah,
it's
earning its keep today.
I mean, that's the smallest flag I've ever seen on a baseball field. And then that other one is like the size of the state of Missouri. The 1-0 pitch.
Yep.
A little bit low.
We got some umpires everywhere. Yep.
A little bit low for a ball. It's going to be 2-0.
That's one thing. You know, a catcher can't appeal anything. A catcher can't appeal anything. Umpires got to do that, and they do that all the time.
2-0 pitch. Going to be fouled off. Well, the catcher can ask the...
Can't turn around and ask the umpire.
He can
for
ask
sure,
the umpire.
But he can't point down at first and do anything.
He can point, but it don't mean anything. Carson comes set, and the 2-1 pitch is on the way, and the runner is coming home, and he's straight steal, and he's out by about 37 feet.
I don't know what that
on
was.
God's green earth. That was. I'm trying to explain what I just saw. The umpire looks confused. The coach at third. Wasn't he out of the stretch? Or was he out of the windup?
I don't even know.
That's the oddest. I think it was called because the kid faked the bunt.
And maybe they were trying to go for maybe a catcher's balk where he'd stand up, come out in front of the plate. I don't know.
It's just interesting. Eagles trail here, 8-0 going to bottom of the fourth. All right, here we go to the bottom of the fourth. The Eagles trail this one to Francis Howe 8-0 with Miller McCoy leading off the inning. We're trying to figure out how to describe what happened in the last inning, but he was trying to steal home, and it's just weird.
Miss a bunt. I don't know, but still, you got 2 outs. I don't know why you're squeezing if that's the case there. I don't know.
He ain't squeezing. I think he was just faking. I think it was a straight steal. I mean, the kid was faking the bunt.
Like I said, the only thing I can think of is if the catcher sees it, steps up, it's a catcher's balk, and you get home plate. I just don't know.
But with the right-handed batter, he can't even see him running hardly. Quickly 2-0 to Miller. I don't know. It's just weird. As if the Eagles can't take a little momentum. They need to chip away here. Definitely going to start scoring some runs here pretty soon. 2-0 pitch. Going to be taken outside for a ball. 3-0. Got to think he'll be taken here. Grady Oaf on deck. Followed by James Dernberger. 3-0 pitch is taken for a strike. It's going to run the count to 3-1. Center fielder shaded to the right side just a hair. Right fielder is as well. Infield is pretty well straight up. 3-1 pitch to Miller. It's going to be taken way inside for a ball. It's going to be a leadoff walk. 3 of the 4 innings we've had the leadoff hitter on.
And I really haven't done anything with him.
I don't think we've moved anyone past first base.
No, we haven't.
It's going to bring in Grady Oaf now. Unless someone's trying to bunt for a hit, you're not going to be bunting, no sack bunt, giving up outs, down 8. Big hole on the right side. Pitchers come set. First pitch is way outside. It's going to go to the backstop. See, I said we've not advanced anyone past first. There we go.
Say we haven't scored a run yet.
There's no chance. I mean, this kid, he never gives up runs. It won't happen for sure. It's kind of like when you're watching basketball and the announcer says, well, he's 6 for 6 for the free throw line tonight.
Yep.
And he missed the next one. And announcer's jinx. 1-0 pitch to Grady. It's going to be taken for a strike. Runs the count to 1-1. I can't get over how nice of a day it kept talking about how cold it was going to be.
I thought it was going to be miserable today.
Now, I do see our fans up there. They're in stocking caps and blankets, and so I just think we may be out of the wind down here. It feels great. 1-1 pitch. Taken outside for a ball. We had some fun last night, didn't we? Tornadoes.
Oh, yeah. We had to spend some time down at the basement of the hotel.
With a lot of other people. 2-1 pitch to Grady. As a pitcher comes set, it's on the way. It's going to be down and away. It's going to be 3-1. I'm not sure there's more that drives me more crazy as a coach when you're up multiple runs and you put people on base, just walking them. If they get 3 or 4 hits in a row, I say so be it. But it drives me crazy as a coach. 3-1 pitch to Grady. Going to be lined to left field for a base hit. They're going to hold Miller at third base. Going to bring up first and third. Down 8 runs, you definitely can't get somebody thrown out at home. That's a good decision by Coach Nimmo. Going to have first and third now with James Dernberger coming up. See if the Eagles want to. Well, we had Grady Oaf at first, who had, what did we say, about 37 stolen bases in the first day. I swear he stole every time he got on base, didn't he? We'll see if the Eagles want to do some running here. Infield is obviously back, up 8 runs. Third baseman is even with the bag at third. And the first pitch, 50-50 pitch. What's Francis Howell's mascot? Do you know?
Vikings.
It's the Vikings?
Yeah.
I was going to just say like the Bearcats or something, see if you want to even know.
I think it's some pretty good-sized letters on the front of their jerseys.
Runner's going from first, and he's going to steal that one easily. He took off running, but hardly before he even came set. Look at that guy.
He's running. He's
See him?
Sprint. Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you. Now this guy's getting tired. The other umpires, he shut that one down pretty quick. We got 2 in scoring position here with nobody out. No balls and 2 strikes. And I'm assuming that was a strike. It says that on the scoreboard. He's going to go off the windup, and here's the 0-2 pitch. It's going to be a swing and a miss for out number 1. It's going to bring in Rowan Johnson here. Really need to get at least 1, if not 2 here. Get these runners in.
Well, I think he's going to see a steady diet of off-speed pitches here. See if he can way back on one and poke it into the right field here. Hey, I'd take a ground ball right now.
Yep,
we need to get on the board.
It's hard to score 8 if you don't score the first one first. You got to get number 1. It's a curveball. Like I don't understand the zone, honestly. Sometimes. The 1-0 pitch to Rowan is going to be grounded fair. Great play by the third baseman. Get out at first. He gets the RBI. It's a good base runner by Miller McCoy.
Yep.
That ball just hugged the line and bounced over the third base bag. He backhanded and made a really strong throw to first. That is not an easy play, especially for a high school kid. I know major leaguers make it look easy, but it's not. Grady Oaf moves up to third. It's 8-1 now. Zane Stewart coming up. Another hit right here would be huge. Z-Dog, his dad said. Did you hear that? Mm-hmm. And the first pitch to Zane can be just a bit inside. If he leans his head out a little bit more, I'm not sure I didn't graze the end of his helmet. The way I think he started to. The 1-0 pitch. It's going to be fouled off to the first base dugout. As Coach Drell is running after it. Would you call that I don't know, what do you call that? A trot? A wog?
What is it? A jog and a walk?
A wog.
A wog. Definitely a wog.
Ooh, good play by the catcher. That ball was way outside. Did a good job. I still say that's a hard thing to do when you're in the crouching position and have to reach across your body like that. It's going to be 2 balls and 1 strike. Zane should get something to hit here. The center fielder is shaded quite a ways over to the right side of the field. Here's the 2-1 pitch. It's going to be popped.
That's going to be a difficult
right
play.
At the right fielder. He drifts back, and it hits off his glove, and he drops it. He's going to go to second. He's going to go all the way to third base, and they're going to throw there for some reason, and the ball's going to be knocked down. It's going to make it 8-2.
As I said, being a right fielder, that's a tough play today. I'm telling you, I think it's just moving on you.
It's going to make it 8-2. That's going to bring in Wyatt Francis, who is 2 for 2 on the day. He's hit the ball hard both times. First time hit it up the middle. Second time hit it to the right side. Just need to keep chipping away here. Like I said, bad news is we're down 8-2. Good news is it's still in the 4th inning.
Yep. I mean, we can steal home here?
Oh, with a lefty, I sure wouldn't. He is off the windup. That'd make more sense, but not with the lefty up there. First pitch to Wyatt is outside. And the 1-0 pitch, also taken outside for a ball. 2-0.
He's got to be, what, 65?
What'd you say, 50, 51 coming in the inning? Yeah, he's probably 65 or more. The 2-0 pitch. Oh. It's going to be called a strike, 2-1. Yeah, I bet it's at least 65, wouldn't you think? He walked.
Oh, he's at 75.
I was going to say he walked the first batter and went 3-1 on Grady, so next pitch is a ball. It's 3-1. You said how many pitches?
76 right there.
So he's got a little bit left, but here's a 3-1 pitch.
I don't see anything in the bullpen yet.
Nope. It's a good swing there, though.
That was a good
3-2.
swing.
I feel like this could be a big pitch with Adam on deck because you know he could make it.
It's a shake-on fastball right here.
Here's a 3-2 pitch. It's way outside for a ball.
Yep.
And the coach is going to come to the mound. This may take a while.
Nope, he got the walk. Oh, nope, he got tired.
No, there's no walk. That is a walk. I'll tell you what. With Adam coming up, he's definitely got a chance to make this an 8-5 game. Coach is going to head back to the dugout. He can throw 105 pitches if he's a junior or senior, which I assume he is, and he's at around 72, 73. My partner left me for a second. Wyatt Francis is a first. Zane Stewart is a third. And Adam McKnight is at the plate. It is 8-2 Francis Howell in the bottom of the 4th. But another hit or two could sure make this a game. That pitch gets to the backstop. And Zane is not going to be able to advance from third. Wyatt's going to go to second. The backstop is extremely hard. It's kind of a roll of the dice. That ball bounced right back to him. He probably would have made it, but it would have been close. You can't make that third out at home in this situation. So 1-0 pitch to McKnight is on the way. It's going to be a fastball up and in, swung on and missed. That was a good swing. He's going off the windup, and here's the pitch, the 1-1 pitch. It's going to be swung on. That ball's hit fairly deep to right field. Right fielder keeps going back, and he makes the running catch. That was a pretty good catch, like you said. In a day like this, that ball just kept drifting to the right field corner, kept going and going. That's going to end the inning. Eagles do score 2 runs. Francis Howell leads the Eagles 8-2 after 4. Karsten Sepko comes out for this second, not really full second inning, but he came in the middle of the last inning. He's coming in top of the 5th here. Francis Howell leads Eagles 8-2. They scored 2 and could have been a little more. That next first pitch is going to be a little flare into right field for a base hit. Yeah, Adam hit that ball well to right field. Ball carried to the right field line. That could have easily gotten down for 2 runs, but right fielder made a good play. We need to hold him right here. There is action in the bullpen for Francis Howell. Be nice to get him out of the game. I don't know what else they have. Who knows?
Hey, something different might shake us up a little bit. We've got a little momentum going. We've got to get. I mean, we did set up for the double play yet again.
We do that all the time. They do it intentionally so we can practice. He was squared around to bunt that first pitch, and he pulled back for a ball. I don't know really where they're at in the lineup. But
let's see here.
If we're more towards the bottom, I would say they'll be bunting here.
8-hitter?
8-hitter.
Well, I don't
and
know.
he
What
is squaring around 21? The bunt, and he
bunt.
lays down a beauty, and that's going to be an infield base hit. He hit that. He punted that one right in the old
that was the 8-hole
Bermuda Triangle. There was nothing you're going to do about that one.
They're going to bunt again, so let's see what happens here.
I would say you're going to be right. And I don't say that very often. Yep. How's your voice doing? We've been called a lot of games.
Yeah.
Hey, we never. Any game we call could be the last one.
That is true.
Because we've been told that some kids are wanting to do it. So this very well could be the swan song.
This could be it.
There could be some people home saying, thank goodness it's over. The reign of terror is over. Rowan Johnson went to the mound, and he is now back behind home plate. Francis Howell leads this one 8-2 in the top of the 5th. They've got 2 on, nobody out, and they're probably going to be bunting here. This is a 9-hole hitter, is that right?
This is 9-hole, yep.
He comes set, and first pitch. It's going to be in the dirt, and runners are going to move up. There was nothing Rowan's going to do with that one.
No, he got a good job of getting in front of it. But
he did a great job of blocking it, but it bounced off to the right. And they've got second and third. If they're bunting now, maybe they'll try to steal home again.
Maybe. I take it.
I better be careful how loud I say that. Infield is coming in here. And then Sapko comes set, and the pitch is going to be taken outside for a ball. It's going to be 2-0. Was that at Shiloh Christian, I believe, when Grady Ove come running in so fast from first base, and he was about 20 feet from home, and the kid pulled back to swing, and I thought he saw his life flash before his eyes. Kind of like softball players play third base. 2-0 pitch is on the way. It's going to be taken inside for a ball. It's going to be 3-0. Going to have to come to him here. Got the leadoff hitter next. This is good experience for some of these kids. I know,
Absolutely.
You know, it is what it is. You know, you play this many games in a week, you're just going to have some kids thrown out there that maybe haven't thrown a ton of innings, but it's great experience for them for not only this year, but for next year for some of these kids that aren't seniors. 3-0 pitch is going to be taken down for a ball, and the runner is going to score. And that was really good base running. I didn't even see it get away from Rowan.
Yeah,
That ball just
squeezed right through the 5-hole.
It just went through his legs and rolled 10 feet behind him, and he didn't know where it was, and the kid at third did a great job scoring.
Got a little first and third action here. What we're going to do. I think we give him second. That's what we're going to have to do.
It's 9-2 now. They've got first and third, and there's nobody out. 2-hole hitter up here. Lefty. Rowan Johnson calls time, and Coach Hughes is going to make his way out to the mound.
He's telling him he needs to pick right here. Keep this guy close. Give us a chance.
Coach Nimmo walked out, and there's someone warming up. We may have a change. We'll see here in just a second. Like I said, I know, you know, at times maybe they've struggled. This is great experience for some of these kids, sophomores and juniors, who maybe haven't got the opportunity to throw a lot of innings this year. You know, a lot of these kids are throwing the JV games and get out here and get some varsity action. Never know we need it down the stretch. You
never know.
Never know when you've got sickness or injuries or just kids struggling or whatever the case may be.
Yep.
And
like, you know, I'm sure your dad told you, hey, when opportunity knocks, you better be ready to open the door.
And looks like, speaking of the door opening, Austin White just come running through it.
All right.
We'll be back in just a second. All right, we were talking about opportunities. This is a good opportunity for Austin White to come in. He's in a tough spot here. Eagles trail 9-2, and Francis Howell's first and second. Nobody outs. I think it's their 2-hole hitter up there.
And that's our leadoff.
This is the leadoff. First pitch, runner from first is going to second.
I would have thrown it. He was almost standing over the plate. Almost ran into him.
They faked the bunt, stole second. We faked down to second.
We got to bring him in again.
Going to have to. Here comes the infield. They're coming in now. It was a ball, so we got 1 ball and no strikes. Now Rowan's going to go to the mound. I mean, once again, these kids, Rowan probably hasn't caught a lot of these kids much, even in the pen.
Right.
And so, you know, it's a learning curve for all these guys. good for Rowan too. Being a junior, and he's played a lot of varsity, kind of take control, help some of these younger pitchers through it. So he went out there, and looks like they're on the same page now. Second, third, no outs. And the next pitch is going to be taken high for a ball. It's going to be 2-0. I feel like it's hard in these situations for these kids. You just almost try almost too hard.
Absolutely.
You try to overthrow. You want to throw it by him, and
Yep.
he's just got to trust his defense here.
Yep.
He looks good up there. 2 balls, no strikes. Next pitch. Going to be flied deep down the right field line, and that ball's got a chance, and it is off the fence, short hops the fence. That's going to score 2 runners, and the hitter's going to end up all the way to third. We're going to make the throw. It's going to get to third base. It's going to make it 11-12. It's going to make it 12-2. He just dropped the bat head on that one.
Yes, he did.
And got it up in the wind. Short hop the fence.
You still bring him in? What do we?
I don't know. Yep, looks like he is. You almost get to the point sometimes it's like, let's just make sure we get some outs.
But this run right here, I think, is a little bit more crucial than the last 2.
It's going to be 12-2. Francis House still has a guy at third, and there are still no outs. Infield is in. Next pitch is going to be lifted to center field. Adam is shading his eyes from the sun. He's going to make the catch. We're going to play at the plate. Here's the throw. He's just going to beat it. He's going to be safe. If that ball had landed about 5 feet in front of him, he gets a little better hop on that one. It's one of those. He almost flew it all the way there and kind of got the short hop, which makes it tough. Adam was fighting the sun on that one too, so it kind of distracts you from throwing it.
Yeah, keeps you from getting behind it.
It does.
It's a little bit stronger throw.
He's looking straight into the sun. It's going to make it. They don't have it on the board.
I think it's 13.
13-2, I believe.
13-2 with 1 out.
1 out, nobody on. See if we can start fresh here. First pitch is taken high for a ball. They've got 12 up there. I don't know if it's 12. I think it's
13.
I'm confused. Next pitch is fouled down the right field line.
Oh, what was it? Oh, here, I can check game changer. It's 11-2.
So it is 12-2.
Well,
they had 9. They've scored at least 3.
It says with 3 runs scored, it's 11-2.
Next pitch is going to fly deep to right center field. They're going back. Wide is under, and he makes the catch for out number 2. That ball was hit to the track. Well, they had 9 before the inning. It was 9-2. The one they hit down the line scored 2, and then they just had the sac fly. I think it's 12.
I think they had 8. That's what the game changer says.
Was it? I don't know. I don't. They got 12 up there. I really don't know. I can't even tell what it says. Maybe it is 11.
Well,
we thought it was 13.
Yeah, I know.
We thought it was 13 a second ago. Well, I know that they have quite a bit more than we do.
They do have a couple more.
So our game changer says 11-2?
It says 11-2.
Maybe it was 8-2 then before the inning started. Yeah, see, they got scored 4 this inning. I think they've just scored 3. The one down the right field line scored 2, and then the one in center field, I think. Other people are asking the same question.
Back in the bag?
Yeah, they're trying to figure out the score too. Either way, we need to stop here. Still balls and 2 strikes now. 2 outs, nobody on. We're going to say it's 11-2. And somebody can tell us different. Curveball in the dirt there.
I guess we go to our book.
Huh?
We go to our book. Our home team.
We say 11-2. Well, then make it like 4-2.
I agree with that. Anybody want to argue? Sorry, my home team.
That's what our book says. 1 ball, 2 strike pitch is on the way. It's going to be grounded to Grady Oaf at first base.
Oh. Had a little bit of English on it, didn't it?
You know, it's just one of those it's rolled so slow. I think he just couldn't decide whether to run it over himself or toss it, and I think he just took his eye off it and bobbled it, and that's going to be a base runner for Francis Howe with 2 outs.
Well, I think my game changer is a little bit behind here. I think it is 12-2. Yep, 12-2.
12-2?
Yep.
So it's updated?
Yep.
All right. You know what we look like? We look like a team who's played a lot of games this week.
Yeah.
We've had a really good week no matter what happens in this game. They have a runner at first base now with 2 outs. Francis Howe leads this one 12-2. I think the ball's hit so slowly. I think Grady had too much time to think.
Yep.
And I think he was trying to decide, as that ball is rolling, do I take it myself or do I toss it?
Yep, absolutely.
And he just kind of took his eye off of it. It happens. White comes set, and the 0-1 pitch is going to be in the dirt. What's a good – I'll tell you, Rowan has blocked – there's no telling how many he's blocked today.
Yep, he's done a good
I bet
job.
it's been 10 or more. And he hasn't had but maybe 1 or 2 get by him.
Yep.
And here's the 1-1 pitch. It's going to be fly to left field. Zane moves over towards the foul line, and he makes the catch for out number 3 at the end of 4.5 innings. We need to score a run here. It's
yes,
over.
We do.
I just realized we're coming to bat in the bottom of the 5th. We're down 12-2. All right, we're going to the bottom of the 5th. Eagles trail us in 12-2, and Logan Lane, I think it's his first at-bat of the season. Am I right, varsity?
Yep, for sure.
Yep. It's good opportunities for some of these other kids to get some at-bats.
He's been tearing it up in the JV.
And the first pitch to Logan is going to be taken for a strike. And the next pitch is going to be in the dirt for a ball. And the 1-1 pitch will be grounded to the second baseman. He is going to boot it. He's going to have a play at the first base, and he gets him.
Runs by first. Yeah, Colin safe.
He hit it to the right of the second baseman. He backhanded it. He booted it, and we had a bang-bang play at first, and it just got Logan. He was busting it down that line.
Was.
He takes a hack. I like it.
Yep.
All right, Jonesy, let's go, baby.
Ow. Catcher just took one off the knee. Logan Jones. Logan Jones up to the plate.
Is this his first AB this year, varsity?
I don't think
Can't
so.
keep him straight. Next pitch is swung on a miss. It's going to be 1 ball and 1 strike. It's going to be 2-1 now. See if you can't get on base here. Take some hacks and see what happens. 2-1 pitch with 1 out, nobody on is on the way. It's going to be swung on and missed. He's not getting cheated.
Nope.
He's making the most of his at-bat. Francis Howe leads this one 12-2. We've got to have a run here to keep this game going. Two-two pitch. It's going to be in the dirt. And the 3-2 pitch. It's going to be taken high for a ball.
There we go.
Good at bat.
And we got Mr. Weldy, Brooks Weldy coming up.
Mr. Weldy coming up. Got a bunch of young kids in here. It'd be nice to get one run and let these other ones finish out the game. And the first pitch is taken for a strike. Been a long week.
It's been a long week.
We've played a lot of
Well,
games.
what do we got next
It's
week?
our
I know
sixth
Monday.
game. Monday at Joplin, which is a really big game. Tuesday home against Waynesville.
Yep.
And Thursday at Kickapoo. And
Okay.
Friday at Fayetteville.
Okay.
Big week.
That is a big week.
Kickapoo and Joplin, those are big district games. Those are a lot more important than any of these games we've played down here. The 0-2 pitch is going to be swung on and missed. It's going to be out number 2.
Got Grady Oof coming up.
Yeah, those are big district.
Big district opponents.
opponents.
Waynesville's not in our district, are they?
They're in our conference. I'm not counting the Waynesville one.
Okay.
I was counting the Joplin, and we'll see their ace
Kickapoo,
on Monday.
absolutely.
And we'll probably see Kickapoo's ace on Thursday.
Yep.
By the end of the week, we could. And that first pitch of Grady Oaks going to be grounded to shortstop, and he's going to throw to first. And that is going to be the ball game. Eagles are going to lose this one 12-2. I say we'll be back. I don't know if we will even be back. We'll see. But Monday at Joplin, we've got a busy week. Had a good week, though. Ended up 5-1 on the week. Got some kids in the game that hadn't got to play a lot of varsity, and so it's good experience for them, especially our pitchers.
All in all, it was a good weekend right here. We played some good baseball. Kind of ran into a good team. Had some pitching left, and still very, very successful weekend. Played some good teams.
Good weekend for sure. Eagles dropped this one to Francis Howe 12-2. We'll